I wanted to talk about strength, and I want to explain my point of view behind it because I feel like I had a different outlook than most people, and I believe it's because I am a trauma survivor. So, if you are a survivor of trauma or any toxicity, any hard times, someone will say, "Wow, you're so strong," or "I admire your strength." And it used to get me so upset when people would say that. And of course, I wouldn't tell them that. I wouldn't be like, "How dare you call me strong? How dare you point out my strengths?" Of course, I would be like, "Oh, thanks." you know. But in my head, I'm like, "Why does this bother me so much? Why does it bother me so much that people tell me I'm strong and I can't take that as a compliment?" Now I'm going to tell you why I think so, for my own reflection. And if this applies to someone, that's great. So, when someone would tell me that I was strong, it would only remind me about what I've been through. So, to me, I felt like the word strength wasn't something I earned, it was something that I had no choice about. So, when people would say, "Oh, you're so strong," it would bother me for that because they're pointing something out that I didn't want to be strong through. I would love to be complimented on strength towards things that I worked hard for, or positive things. But to always hear that you're so strong because of a negative factor when you're a trauma survivor, am I the only one who felt that way? Now I look at it differently. But for a long time, that word bothered me. That compliment bothered me. That encouragement bothered me. But it was because that feeling inside me, like, why do I feel this way? Why is this bothering me? Was the reason that I was able to pick it apart. And that's what I came up with. So if you are a survivor of trauma and that type of thing affects you, for me, just knowing where it came from was that first push towards healing through it and seeing it from a different light. Now I embrace my strength. I look at myself like I'll be an advocate for anybody, and I take pride in that. I have a passion in that, but I wasn't always like that. So I wanted to point out my scenario, my life journey, my experience, because I know I'm not alone. I know there are other survivors that the word strength triggers them. If you care to share, please do. I would love to hear more about if someone shares that experience or not, or had, or understands where I'm coming from. Sending you a lot of strength and love. Bye.